the most powerful secret from the Wizard of Oz that can give you tremendous power. So this comes from my marketing domination program. It's secret number 11. And I'm from Kansas. And Kansas is most famous for several things. And one of those things would be the Wizard of Oz. That is an old movie. If you've never seen it before, it's definitely worth seeing. It's got all kinds of really cool metaphors and stuff to it. But one of them is this. So they're all looking for, in the movie, they're on this search. It's a journey, and they want to meet with the ruler of Oz, the Wizard of Oz. And this wizard is going to grant them, make their lives so much greater and give them all of the things that they lack. And then when they finally do meet the Wizard of Oz, spoiler alert here, turns out to be just a little man behind a curtain. In fact, there's a famous line from that movie. It just says, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. And of course, that little man behind the curtain who has convinced everyone that he is so great and so powerful. He's just a little man. He's just a little man, and he's got everybody hypnotized into thinking how great he is. So here it is from my marketing domination program. You know, the secret is you've got to convince people that you know something that they don't know, that you are all powerful in some kind of a way. But the bottom line is, the most powerful people are really not that powerful. They're like the Wizard of Oz, and yet they're able to convince people that they do have the power because they understand this very important secret. And that secret is just, if you had to define it in one word, it would be positioning. You have to position yourself as some kind of an expert, somebody that knows something that they don't know, somebody that has something that they want very, very badly. And then once you're able to do that, you have the power. And so people, and you do this not because you're trying to lie to people or scam people or rip people off or anything like that. You do it because people want to do business with an expert. They want to do business with somebody that has the goods, so to say. And to the degree that you can convince people that you are that person that has what they want, you've got the goods and all of that, you are the expert, you've already achieved what they're trying to achieve, or you can give them the benefits that they want the most, then you have the power. And people want to give their money to somebody in that situation. And so you have to become that person. Now the problem is, so many salespeople, so many entrepreneurs, so many small business people, they make themselves so accessible. And they don't position themselves as an expert. And then the people in the marketplace have no real respect for them. And the sad part is sometimes the people that are best qualified to help you on your path, because they have poor positioning, sometimes you'll choose other people that have less of the knowledge, skills, and abilities, the track record of prior performance or whatever. Inferior people rise in the marketplace because they do a better job of positioning themselves as this expert. So, look, it's not about lying to people or scamming people or anything like that. It's about giving people what they want. And what people want is a true expert. They want a trusted advisor. They want someone who really does have the goods. Now, I would say, for myself, somebody told me years ago that when it comes to building relationships with large groups of customers, if you had a choice of either being, a guru, so to say, or being somebody that's looked at as a friend, you should always choose the latter rather than the former, because people that want to seek out the guru are often fickle and they won't stay with you as long. And I would agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm riding that fence with my clients here. On one hand, I'm freely admitting to them that there's nothing special about me at all. Just ask my wife. That's the joke here. And any married guy that's been married for a long time, or, not just married guy, but somebody who's been married for a while, they laugh at that joke. I say, look, there's nothing special about me. Just ask my wife. And they all laugh at that. And using a little bit of that kind of self-depreciating humor is always good, But the bottom line is, people that are attracted to gurus are often fickle. So today it's this guru, next month it's that guru. They're never going to stay with you for a long period of time. And yet, you want to definitely elevate yourself. You want to be that person that... So my positioning is really simple. First of all, I've been doing this for 3 decades now, so I've earned my stripes. And I've made every single mistake there is to be made when it comes to business and marketing and sales. Many of those mistakes I've made repeatedly because I've a little slow to learn sometimes. But once I get it, and I'm trying to help my clients and to be a real friend, and making my money in joint venture business relationships where the more money I'm able to make for them, the more money I make for myself. So there's that element also at play. But look, I told my assistant Marilyn when we first got started, her job is to schedule all my appointments for me and all of that kind of stuff. I said, look, there's nothing special about me, but you've got to make the clients believe that I am special. That's your job. Your job is to sell me, and your job is to sell the fact that when they get an appointment with me, man, that's like the greatest thing ever. It's all about positioning. And you may not want to do it. You may think it's all bullshit. And I'll be the first to admit that it really is. It really is. Some of these all-powerful and mighty people, when they go home, there's nothing all that mighty and powerful about them, believe me. Kids won't pay attention to them. Wife can't stand them. Dog bites them. There's nothing special about these people. They're on the toilet every morning just like you are. And yet, there has to be that game playing, or whatever you want to call it. The positioning is so vitally important here. You really have to strive to be that expert. And that can be done in many, many, many different ways that we teach our clients. So if you're one of our clients, you're learning how to do this. And if you're not one of our clients and you want to know more about how you can get this, because the ultimate positioning is people seek you out. They're happy to give you their money. Once you do the positioning right, you're making more sales even faster. People are practically standing in line to do business with you. Once they do reach you, they're extremely grateful. You're not chasing them, they're chasing you. You are someone of authority, and people are grateful then. They're grateful to have time with you. They treat you with the most respect. You're never chasing them. They're the ones chasing you. You have the power, ultimately. And through that, you're able to deliver quality to them. You're able to help them in the greatest way and stuff like that, too. So there are many, many, many good, positive, empowering reasons you need to do this, but you definitely need to do this. So hope this has helped. If you're one of my clients, I'm extremely grateful. We're teaching you how to do this. If you're not one of my clients, you want to know more about how we can help you, click on the link below, and bye for now.